Shallows is the new movie directed by this guy and stars Blake Lively. In The Shallows, Blake Lively's character goes to this beach that her mother used to go to when she was pregnant with her to go surfing, and eventually gets attacked by a shark and must survive. The Shallows is very much a summer movie. The cinematography is very bright and lively, and it just pops when it's on the screen. This movie is very well shot and directed, so I can give the movie that. Any of the props I give to this movie pretty much comes from this direction and Blake Lively's performance, which is very good. I think that she is able to make this film much better than it has any right to be, and the director makes some of these very awkward moments seem tense at times. My problem with the movie is that this thing has no original ideas at all. You've seen everything in this movie at least a cajillion times before this. I thought the first 20 minutes of this movie where Blake Lively is just flirting around and surfing, isn't everything great, is just super boring and almost completely insufferable when she's speaking Spanish but can't really speak Spanish. It's just ugh. Once the shark shows up, this movie does get a little bit better in the fact that at least there's something going on, but even then it feels just like it's just this feeling that I've seen this all before, and it's because I have seen it all before. Maybe not in this specific beach, on this specific rock, with this specific seagull, but it's essentially the same thing. It's a shark movie. There's really only so much you can do with a shark movie. While the seagull that Blake Lively's on this rock with is an obvious plot device for Blake Lively to have something to talk to, you actually come to care about the seagull, and for me, I cared more about the seagull than I cared about Blake Lively's safety. So when she puts it on this board at one point and there's a chance that the seagull could get attacked by the shark, I was actually more worried about the seagull than I did Blake Lively, and that's just not really the position you should be in when you're watching a shark movie. I really do think that this movie has some serious script problems, and I think that's where most of the problems from this movie originate from, because there were just some really awful lines that Blake Lively says in this film, especially when they're really not needed to be there, because we can already tell what's going on, and she just says it in case you weren't paying attention and you looked away because you're watching a boring shark movie. I'll give the movie credit though that Blake Lively's character isn't just some damsel in distress. She is resourceful. She has to figure things out on her own. She has to find ways to survive on her own. No one really comes to save her in this movie. She has to do it herself, and I did enjoy that because obviously it goes against stereotypes, but at the same time it doesn't make up for the fact that this movie just isn't that interesting. Overall, this movie is decent. If you were dragged by your friends to go see this on a summer afternoon, you're not gonna hate yourself for watching it. It'll be mildly entertaining for the time that you are watching it, but this isn't some tense thriller that you're just gonna get yourself wrapped up in. It's just kind of a middle of the road shark movie, and that's all it is. And while I guess it's not trying to be more, I'm going to judge it as a shark movie, and I've seen a lot of shark movies, so this is kind of heh. I'm feeling a C-. Of course, though, have you seen this movie? If you have, you should comment below. Tell me what you think about it, because I am interested in seeing what other people think about it. It seems like a lot of people actually liked this movie a lot, so I guess I'm in the minority. If you want to subscribe, you can hit the button down there, and I will see you all next time.